Hey guys, girls, and everyone in between, it's Bro Smash here, and today we're going to be playing this free game called Disturbed. I was loading around in the free games, yeah, I'm that casual, and I saw this game, so I figured I'd give it a try. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. For some time the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you? You've made up your mind. You're going to do something about it. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. This is interactive, by the way. Go to the crops, go in the house, go in the shed. I'm gonna go to the house. Entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness, as if the growing blight outside has penetrating the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is just the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems will just go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. Read your journal, open chest, lay in bed, go back outside, read your journal. Dear journal, another day, another usual day in the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Bethane is also doing quite well, never disappointed with the milk she provides. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. Farmer can only be social with the cow. So social. Dear journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Someone broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if someone steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment, well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get into my stuff again. Dear journal, I woke up one night to a foul sound I have never came across before. Took out a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing after searching about the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip into the city to see what this is about. I'm gonna open the chest. You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. You close the chest. Wait, can I read? No, never mind. You lie in your bed and fall asleep to the light sound of wind blowing against the grass. What? You begin to hear whispers and chants, but you can't make anything of it. An image appears before you, a stone, glowing as if it were alive. The chants get louder as your vision grows in more detail. You reach toward the stone with your hand. As your fingers make contact, a clash of thunder rattles around you. Your clothing and skin start to flake away like dust to the wind. The particles flow into the stone, sapping the life from your body. You feel pain you have never experienced before, and fear begins to flood over you. You suddenly see yourself lying in bed, never to wake up again. Your adventure ends here. Wow. But I'm gonna go to my house. Gonna read my journal. I'm gonna save. Okay, return. Because I'm pretty sure I could read it again. Okay, never mind. It's just the same thing. Anyways, I'm gonna go back outside. I'm gonna go to the shed. You attempt to open the shed door, but the door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. I'm gonna go to the crops. A path divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away and time is running short. I'm gonna go into the pen. Oh, that was horrible. Toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless on the ground as glowing blight slowly begins to consume her body. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand there, especially as you stare back at the black mushrooms that dot on the ground. That's sad. I'm gonna keep saving. I'm sorry. Grab a mushroom, inspect the water. Inspect the water, looking for anything abnormal. You notice that the water has a dark consistency to it. Dropping a stone into it, black particles from the bottom swirl about like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. I'm gonna grab a mushroom. You kneel down and grab a mushroom. As you begin to rip it out of the ground, a cloud of spores spray from the mushroom. Your hands begin to burn and melt as you observe them. Slowly, your body shrivels up into a dark, moist consistency as the poison spread. You die, eventually, after crawling about on the ground. Your adventure ends here. Load game. So that was pretty horrible. I'm going to check the water and leave the pen. I'm going to follow the path. Continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. I'm going to go into the cave. There's a faint whistle from the wind passing between the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. You notice that there is a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to the deathly blight found outside. When I go further, before you take your next step, a large bear emerging from the darkness. You realize that you have made a terrible mistake, even thinking that something helpful can be in here. I'm gonna fight the bear. You scan the ground and notice that there are numerous rocks you can grab to throw at the bear. You begin to do so as the bear approaches you. One after the other, you throw rocks as hard as you can. The bear charges at you as you bend over to grab another rock, tackling you to the ground. The bear bites into your neck. Your body quickly goes limp and you die. Your adventure ends here. This is dark. Well, I'm out. Actually, I want to see what happens if I run away. The bear roars with a deep growl, shaking the loose stones above the cave. All you can think about it is making it back to home in one piece. Well, you make it to the trail. Then the bear catches up with you, tackling you to the ground. You scream in pain as the bear rips you apart. Your adventure ends there. Wow. I'm gonna leave. Continue down the path. You come to a stop as you stumble upon a broken wagon. Inspect the wagon. You look above the mess and find bits of food and clothing scattered above the scene. You notice a key on the ground during your search. You pick up the key and continue on your way. After what felt like an hour or two, you reach a bridge nearby the path. It is a small shack, similar to the house you have on the farm. The man that lives here is a kind fellow, from what you can recall. Maybe his home? You walk toward the structure and knock on the door. Scratch the door. You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person that lives here is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. Remember picking up a key from the wagon and use it on the door. The door unlocks. Decide to help yourself in. Observing the empty room, you realize something terrible must have taken place here. The room is a wreck, just like the wagon. You overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. Table, open the trap door. I'm going to inspect the book. You pick up the book and start to flip through the pages. You discover that this is a journal. Reading a passage or two can't hurt. Today's trading went smooth, thank goodness. What I am thrilled most about, however, is what one of my buddies mentioned to me at the conclusion of our day. Apparently, there's a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. With a good catch, I can make enough to move things forward. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody has been able to catch any from there. I guess your typical fishing rod won't do the trick, but what can be done about it? Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. These past couple of weeks have been really rough for me. My trading business has gone under, and I have lost nearly everything I own. This has pushed me to my extremes. But that can't be helped now. I am leaving this place forever, never to return. The land is dying, and there is nothing but darkness here. Anyone reading this should leave while they can. You can't find a name to give this man, but regardless of the name, you got chills running down your spine. Yeah. You observe the trapdoor and notice the lock keeping it closed. With the key, you unlock the hatch and get it open. Without thinking, you travel down. Walking down the steps leading below, the air attacks your body with a piercing cold. You notice immediately there is a woman chained to the wall. She doesn't seem to notice you as you study her. You feel darkness around you as you stay in the awful place. You tremble as you try to form words in your mouth. You there. Let me out of here. The pressure of such a man makes you freeze. Take a moment to think about the situation before you respond. What got you locked? You'll never believe me, even if I told you the truth. Something brought you here. Please, have mercy on me. Here, let me save. You approach the woman and lock the shackles that bind her. As her arms become free, she moans in pain. Oh, thank you so much. The woman struggles to regain her strength, but starts to stand up on her own. As she gets up, she turns towards you. Ooh, I will now do you a favor. What seems to be the face of a helpless woman disappears as a horrible image manifests itself before you. You feel the trailing grip of bone hands lock onto your arms. Energy flees from your body and you fall to your knees. You feel the essence of your grip slip away as everything goes black. It is unfortunate that your journey ends here. God. Ah, crap. Crap. Here. No, don't overwrite. Load game. Yes. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Wait, let me load. To here, I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna decline it. Here, I'm gonna save right here. I'm gonna overwrite this save. Yes. I'm gonna decline. I will not. No, don't go. With nothing else to interact with, you make your way up the stairs. As you exit, you can hear the woman laugh behind you. The voice causes the shack to shake. You leave the shack as fast as you could. And you leave the shack and cross the bridge before something bad happens. Cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. After all that happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. You find a spot under the tree and sit down. Getting comfortable, you tilt your head back against the tree and gaze. Pick at the grass. Before you can get up, roots from below sprout from the ground and wrap around your legs. You turn around to see a large, angry face looking back at you. Your jaw drops in horror. No sound or scream escapes from your tongue as the light, tightening grip of the roots squeeze what air is left out of you from your body. Your adventure ends here. Your eyes close and your body relaxes. You fall asleep within seconds. As your mind wanders, you see a blurry image. Details emerge as you gaze. You wonder who this might be. A bad feeling then overcomes you and you realize who this is. You try to wake yourself up. You wake up to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you. If you stay here, moving forward seems like the only logical option now. You reach a point where the trails split into two paths. Which way will you go? Oh God. I'm gonna say right here. I'm gonna go left. After continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there's some sort of trail that leads through the grass up to a nearby hill. If you have not stopped, you probably would have never noticed. Which way do you go? Continue down the path, follow the trail. Following the trail, you stumble on what looks like a grave. Approach the grave, you look at the sword with it. Oh, before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears you. You freeze before the patron. You, the sword. May I have it? The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain in my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool! Only something of a pure essence can free me. A rare hope, like a flower found in the darkness. A sharp pain overflows your body as the flesh melts off your bones. What fragments remain fall to the ground. Your adventure ends here. I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna follow a trail. Continue. You pass. Wow, there's a lot. This might be longer than I anticipated. You pause to see that there is a lake nearby. The trail continues on to inspect the lake. You step near the lake and look down to it. Resting underwater is an orb of some sort, sitting on the bottom of the lake. There's something strange about it, as if it were calling you. Dive in. Close your eyes and jump into the lake. You open your eyes to see the stone standing before you. You start to make your way toward. Oh, a large fish comes into view. Quickly notice you with its mouth stretched open. You try to leave for the purpose, but the fish catches up to you. You quickly find yourself helpless before the creature. Close your eyes as the giant fish rips apart your body with its teeth. You die a very painful death. Your adventure ends here. I'm going to inspect. You stand before the large stones arranged in the shape of a circle. In the center is a stone with what happens to be some sort of slot or hole. No doubt about it. Something is meant to be placed there. Seeing what you can do, that you can't do anything, you head back. Faint trail comes to an end. There is a collection of stone pillars down the hill. Beyond the hill is a large fat field of grass. You find yourself gazing over a grass field with hills rolling off into the distance. Oh. As if a trick upon your eyes, you see a unicorn run across the field. It disappears out of sight before you can do anything. Surely the unique powers of a unicorn can help you with your quest, but there's clearly something wrong. If only there was a way to charm it. Hmm. Okay, I thought there was some sort of thing you could do. Okay, I'm dead. Yep, I get it. So, right here, I'm gonna go back to the grave, because there's nothing else I can do. I'm gonna go back. I'm going to continue down the path. You walk for some time to find an endless field of grass. There is a stone well near the path. Continue on, inspect the well. You peer down the well. Other than the evident water at the bottom, there is a coin resting against the wall of the well. If possible, you feel you should go down and take the coin. Why? You lean over the edges of the well. There's no possible way you can obtain the coin by reaching for it. With this in mind, you turn and climb down along the inner well. Take a few successful steps, but your luck runs out. You misplace a foot and you fall. Tumbling down, your body clashes against the stone walls. With a single knock to your head, you lose all consciousness. With a splash, you fall into the water. Your body sinks effortlessly and you drown without realizing it. Your adventure here. Continue. Walking over the hills of grass and grain, you reach the walls of a rammer. Several times a year, you come here to trade good with the farm. You discover the plague has spread to your farm, has also spread all the way here. The path before you is overrun with blight. Before you can realize what happened, you sink completely under the soil. Darkness consumes you, and your lungs struggle for air. Your body burns in pain as you suffocate and die. The adventure ends here. So, I'm gonna go back to the grass trail. I'm gonna go back where the path split. I'm gonna go right You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the property. So of interest, there's a tree that has a hole carved into it. Inspect the tree. You approach the tree and notice the hole is big enough to fit your hand in, as if there was metal. You feeling around with your hand, you feel that you find 3 knobs. One on the right, one centered in the middle, and one on the left. Press the knobs. Oh. Press the middle. Right. I'm gonna save right here. Left. Knobs lock in place. Wait for a moment, but nothing happened. This seems sort of combination. Wait. Left. Middle. Right. Nothing happens. Right. Left. Middle. Okay. Still that tree, I don't know. I'll go to the gate. You approach the gate cautiously. Enter. Your heart begins to sink. There is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. 2. There's a fountain before you with statues on right and left. To the tower, inspect the fountain, inspect the statue on the right, inspect you see an old statue of an angel that seemed to be consumed by vines of thorn. The angel is holding a book in one hand, the other with the one finger pointing up toward the sky. You feel it's best to leave the statue alone. Before you stands an old statue that has broken in many areas. With one hand, the angel is holding some sort of bowl, while the other hand is hovering over the bowl. You notice that there is only 2 remaining fingers on the angel's hand. Feel that you should just keep your distance and observe it. Inspect the fountain. There's a dark haze about the fountain. The water is black and the smell burns with every breath. You feel a slight pull toward the fountain as if it was calling you for something. Inspect the tower. You approach the door. As you reach the doorknob, an invisible barrier stops you. It must be some sort of magic. I'm guessing that's what the tree is used for. How about left, right, middle? Okay, let me look up the combination. I'm sorry, I gotta go on Google. Actually, wait. Is there a guide for it? I don't know. I'm gonna look on Google, so excuse me for one moment. Let's see here. Disturbed. Oh god, I forgot. Disturbed. Tree. Ugh. I'm sorry, you have to see this. Oh god. Oh god, no copyright, please. I just want to know this. Where's the tree? The tree's right back here. Wait, what? What did he do? You look and see, press the knobs. Left, right. You press for left and right. Oh! You hear the rumbling of rocks as the ground starts to shift underneath you. Everything goes dark and you sink below the surface. The hole above you seals up, trapping you underground. You find yourself with no evident way out, but the path before you into the darkness. Your only choice is to move forward. You see 3 separate paths with which path you choose. I'm gonna go right. This is so long. Go left. Hold on, I'm gonna save here. Okay, my peoples, this is taking longer than I thought, so I'm gonna stop here. I'll try to get a part 2 out sometime. I'll see your beautiful faces next time.